Hello, hello, hello. My name is Denise, and I am on here because I just feel like I need to talk. And what better place to talk is to yourself? Sometimes you just hear things out loud. So I was going through an own memory book that my mom found. It's a journal, and it's with my now 14-year-old daughter. I think she was probably either 9, 8, 9 at the time, maybe 10. And I had my baby reading one of Miles Monroe's books. I think it was Rediscovering Your Purpose. That was the book I had her reading at the age of 9 or 10. Because I was like, my baby not gonna grow up confused. So I'm just now recalling because it's just memory lane. Because I be like, Lord help, am I doing the right thing? You never know. It's just Parent Chronicles, okay? Parent Chronicles. And so I remember this one event when I did start the book, and I was like, okay, to make sure she reading, I'm going to like make little notes and stuff, and just asked her. You have to figure it out because I'm a teacher too, so I'm just like, okay, let's figure this out. So we start reading the first part, and I think it was time because it's faded away up here at the top. It's talking about the introduction, and I'm recalling, reading back, and this is when my precious baby girl. I told her to give me an overview of what she read, and this is what she said. This book makes me fart. My vision is to end world hunger. I mean, Denise, what are you expecting with 11-year-old? 10, 11-year-old, whatever her age was. Even a 14-year-old. Then she was like, well, what's the key to fulfilling your life's purpose? Why do I even exist? This is much. Oh Lord, this is funny. Do they mean vision as eyesight? She like, listen, what are we talking about? Vision here. We talking about some eyesight here. And the main idea, a man with a dream and doesn't follow his dream is mad, but a poor man has no dream. So I said, okay, baby girl, mama gotta help you out some. Let me guide you a little bit better. So I remember at this time I was like, let me guide her a little bit better. Let me say this is on this page, and here we go and go find this. Like almost like a fill in a blank kind of sort of thing here. But I was just thinking to myself that even at the most youngest and just vulnerable and just age, uh my baby girl, because she still says this sometimes today, because I be like, what is your vision? What have you always wanted to do? What is your heart's desire? What is your dream? She's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a vision. I wanted to design clothes. My heart desire is to become a millionaire. My dream is to become a lawyer, which has definitely changed. Now as she's the age of 14. And it's just crazy how as parents we can just try to steer our children in the right direction and make sure they are making the best decisions. One thing that I did for my children, especially my oldest daughter, is that I would have her read because she's a very intelligent child. And so she loves to read. So I was like, baby girl, go ahead and put something in your mind that's worth, something. Gonna do something in life. So she loves to read. And so I had her reading these books, and we would get up and we have a conversation, and I'd be like, God, is this really sticking? Like, is this really helping my child? And y'all, I promise you, years later, sometimes I still wonder, but it was just recently that through everything we go through, one thing I do with the girls, we get up, we have devotion, we read the Bible, we've done changed some things up a lot. But at the age of 14, my daughter came to me and was like, Mama, I know I'm still figuring out what it is what I want to do, but she told me that she had a conversation. She was praying with God while she's on the toilet. She spends a lot of time on the toilet. And so she said, I was praying on the toilet. And I was like, God, what is it that you want me to do? Like, I know I want to do this. I mean, I know I like to dance. I know I like to draw. So she loves to draw. She loves to dance. She's taught herself how to draw a few years back. She's been drawing for 3 years now. She looked on YouTube, because if I show you her I'm gonna have to show you her beginning drawings when she was younger, and then from now. But she taught herself how to draw, and she makes that very, firm. Like it was not a gift. I taught myself, so that was hard work. Okay, baby, ain't nobody trying to take that away from you. But she taught herself how to draw. So that's something she was like, okay, maybe drawing, but I know I like, something that I would like to do is dance. And so it was just great that my child was able to have a conversation with God on her own. And, she came back and told me that. And it was just like, out of all of this, and not saying that, oh, you finally got it, because, it may change from there. But it's just great that she was able to connect with God in her own way. And ultimately, even in the midst of all of this guiding and gearing and writing, us writing back and forth in the journal at a young age, even though all of this, just trying to push and making sure she's stirred the wrong way, understand what a vision, what is it. It was the most beautiful thing about that is what she was able to go do for herself, which was go and ask God on her own, what is it, and think and have that conversation with him. And that right there is one of the most valuable things in just life in general. And so I just wanted to encourage and share that with parents, moms, dads, whomever that are raising their children in the midst of everything that's going on. Just continue to do what it is that you're doing is working. Continue to, I ask God to lead and guide me on being a parent and just to be the best parent. And so that I can be for my children, whatever that may look like to them or for them. And so I just want to just leave that word of encouragement. And yes, that's what I have to say. All right, until next time, goodbye.